ITV, they wanted me to help them with mental health, particularly around reality TV, and especially in relation to Love Island. The bit where we probably did the most work was aftercare, and where the world has changed dramatically is social media. So the profile that these usually young people get by appearing on that type of show is incredible, and one would like to say that it's all nice, friendly, fluffy stuff that appears on social media. Of course it isn't. Some of it's horrible, some of it's vile. The key thing was having senior leadership that were hugely supportive and wanted to do the right thing. People do recognise now that treating the workforce as fellow human beings pays dividends. Organisations often want to do the right thing, but they'll pick up on something and think, oh, well, we must do this or we must do that. So you end up with a series of often time-limited initiatives. Look at what you are doing as an organisation to your people and mitigate the effects that you're legally bound to do a risk assessment of the harm that you might cause people's mental health by your activities. Getting good people and keeping good people is really tough, and it's going to get harder when you look at the demographics. Investing in your people in all sorts of ways, partly in their training but also in their health, is an important way of keeping good people. And as we become an older population where people are going to have to work much later into life, then things like healthy life expectancy become desperately important. We need to think now about how we're going to make sure they get the right sort of nutrition, the right sort of exercise to help them to maintain that level of fitness that will allow them to work productively later into life. But what has happened over the last few years is that, particularly for younger people, they are no longer as happy as they used to be, and they're much more likely to experience mental health problems.